Triple Threat by Eric Walters and the Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams. I'll be reading you a chapter today, chapter 4, a few excerpts. Let's pick it up right here. "Hello," I yelled as we raced through the door. "Nick, Kia, that's great that both of you are here," my father said as he came to meet us at the front door. "We're here, but why are you home so early?" I asked. 5 o'clock isn't that early." "It is for you," I said. "You haven't been home for supper all this week." "Well, I have someplace special we have to get to," he explained. "We have to go." "Go where?" I asked. "To the mall." "We're going to the mall?" I asked in disbelief. "You hate the mall." "I hate shopping, and we're not going to the mall to do any shopping." "Why else would we go to the mall except to shop?" Kia asked. "You'll find out when we get there." "You're not going to tell us?" I asked. He shook his head. "It will make this surprise even better. Come on." We spun around and followed my father out the front door to the car. "What about supper?" I asked. "What about Mom? Is she coming?" "We're going to eat at the mall, and your mom is really happy not to be coming with us. She's going to stay at home. She has some work to finish up." "I guess it's too much to expect that both of you wouldn't be working at the same time," I said. 2 weeks from now, we'll all be not working for 3 weeks in a row when we're on holidays." I was looking forward to us being on holidays, but it would be hard not to have Kia around. We climbed into the car. Will you at least give us a hint as to why we're going to the mall?" I asked. I didn't like surprises. I didn't like not knowing. It made me nervous. "No hints. We'll be there in a few minutes." My dad not giving a hint made me even more uneasy. Before long, we pulled into the mall parking lot. It seemed to be more crowded than usual. There were no spots up close except for the handicap spaces. We cruised slowly down the lane until we finally found a few open spots at the very end of the lot. "Seems like we're not the only ones here tonight," Kia said. "Must be some sort of sale or something," I said. Maybe my father agreed. Then again, they could be here for the same reason as us. "And that reason is?" I asked. My father closed his door and crooked his finger. "Come on." There was a crowd of kids at the front door, a whole pack of them off to the side, smoking. Smoking had to be the stupidest thing I could think of. I wondered if those 3 jerks from the rec center smoked. They seemed like the sort of people who would. Kia made a loud, fake coughing sound and gave the smokers a dirty look as we passed by. And they gave us a dirty look in return. She always did that. She hated smoking as much as I did, and I didn't think it was fair that she had to inhale their stinky fumes. I was glad my father was with us in case they wanted to give us a little more than just a dirty look. Inside, the mall was crowded as the parking lot. People were milling around everywhere, and there was a loud music coming out of the overhead PA system. We threaded our way through the people until we reached the food court in the center of the mall. The tables had all been pushed back to the side, and there was a stage set up. In front of the stage, a whole mass of people were gathered. "Why don't you two work your way to the stage, and I'll be right over there," my father said, pointing at the escalator. "I still want to know what we..." Look, Kia exclaimed. "Look at the stage." The stage was empty except for some sound equipment and a microphone. And there was a big sign stretched above the stage. It read, "The JYD Project," in gigantic white letters on an orange banner. "JYD? Like Junkyard Dog? Like Jerome Williams?" I gasped. "The one and only," my father said. "He's like one of my favorite players in the whole world," I exclaimed. "I know that. That's why I brought you here," my father said. "He's going to be here." "Thanks so much. This is going to be fantastic," I explained. "How did you know he was going to be here?" Kia asked. "I heard about it on the radio," my dad answered. "Junkyard Dog, along with his brother Johnny and a motivational rapper. I think his name is Q something. They've created a special project. They go out to hundreds of schools to speak to kids." This is a mall, I said, pointing out the obvious. They go out wherever there are people, young and old, to hear their message. You know a lot about them, Kia said to my father. I checked out their website, www.jydproject.org, after I heard they were coming to town and we're going to be here today. So, you two should go up there closer to where the action is going to take place. I'll be right over here. Kia and I started snaking forward through the crowd. It was pretty full, but there was enough space for us to move forward until they were only 4 or 5 rows from the stage. All of a sudden, the music got louder and louder, the bass pounding. It continued to swell even louder, and there were lights flashing. Then it stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the JYD Project presents Mission Impossible Tour, a voice yelled over the PA system. Good afternoon, everybody, he called out. It is so good to be here with you. Are you all happy to be alive today? The crowd roared back in approval. I can't hear you, he called out. The crowd, including Kia and me, screamed even louder. My name is Steve Coleman, but I'm known as QTMC. That stands for Quest to Make a Change. And that is the mission of the JYD Project, to make change through words of encouragement and positive music. And that ends our chapter for the day. Hey, thank you for hanging out with us. Eric Walters, Triple Threat, JYD, Junkyard Dog. It all goes down right here. Enjoy your day.